a hidden corner of the world, nestled between rolling hills and whispering willows, there was a magical garden called Chroma Grove. Here, flowers didn't just bloom, they shimmered with colors fed by the rainbow roots, ancient veins of magic that ran deep underground. Every flower in Chroma Grove owed its brilliance to these roots, which pulsed with hues only seen in dreams. But one morning, the garden woke to a terrible sight. The petals of the flowers were fading. The reds turned pink, the yellows turned pale, and the purples looked washed out. Even the bees buzzed in confusion, dropping pollen haphazardly. The 5 guardian flowers of Chroma Grove hurried to the Great Blossom Council, their stems trembling with worry. Ruby the red rose, with petals as bold as fire, could summon thorny vines to protect others. Sunny, the yellow sunflower, whose face always turned toward the light, could sense sunlight even on cloudy days. Indy the indigo iris, calm and wise, could detect water hidden deep in the earth. Violet the purple. Violet, shy but sweet, could release calming scents that soothed even the grumpiest grubs. Olive, the orange marigold, quick and cheerful, could make her petals glow like tiny lanterns. "The rainbow roots are sick," cried Ruby, her thorns bristling. "We must find out why." Indy nodded solemnly. "The roots are the heart of Chroma Grove. Without them, our colors and our magic will vanish forever." Sunny spun her face toward a sliver of sunlight piercing the clouds. "The roots are underground. We'll need to journey to the root realm." The friends gasped. No flower had ever dared enter the root realm, a maze of tunnels and secrets. But they had no choice. With Olive's petals glowing like torches, the flowers squeezed into a tiny hole at the base of the oldest oak tree. The tunnel was dark and damp, but the friends pressed on. "Watch out!" shouted Ruby as a crumbling rock nearly squashed Violet. She whipped her thorny vines, clearing the path. Deeper underground, they reached a dry riverbed. "This used to flow with liquid rainbow," said Indy, touching the cracked earth. "But the water's gone." She closed her eyes, sensing vibrations. "There's a stream that way." She pointed to a narrow tunnel. The friends followed, crawling through tight spaces until they heard a faint trickle. Indy's roots wiggled excitedly. "Dig here!" Together, they unearthed a hidden spring, but it was clogged with pebbles. "Let me try," said Olive. She glowed brighter, and the pebbles softened into sand. The water bubbled up, carrying flecks of gold and blue. "We're saving the roots," cheered Sunny. Next, they faced a cliff too steep to climb. "If only we had wings," sighed Violet. "We don't need wings," said Sunny. She stretched her stem toward a crack in the ceiling where sunlight peeked through. "Grow, friends, grow." The sunlight warmed their petals, and magically their stems stretched taller and taller until they reached the top. But their joy was short-lived. A massive stone door blocked their path, carved with strange symbols. "It's locked," said Ruby. Suddenly, the door creaked open just a crack, and a giant snail slithered out. "Password?" It grumbled, its shell shimmering like a pearl. Violet trembled until she remembered her gift. She released a gentle scent of lavender and lilacs. The snail's antennae twitched. "Mmm, nice," it hummed, drifting into a snooze. "Quick, inside," whispered Olive. The root realm was breathtaking. Crystal caves glittered with rainbow light, and the air buzzed with ancient magic. At the center sat the Root Queen, her body woven from glowing roots and her voice like rustling leaves. Why have you come? She asked. Our garden is fading, said Ruby. Please help us heal the roots. The Root Queen sighed. The roots fade because your garden has forgotten the song of gratitude. Long ago, flowers sang to the roots to thank them for their gifts. But the songs have stopped and the roots have grown weak. The friends exchanged guilty glances. They'd been so busy playing and growing, they'd forgotten the old traditions. We'll sing, said Sunny. Teach us the song. The Root Queen hummed a melody, and the flowers echoed it, their voices blending into something magical. Violet's scent swirled into the tune. Ruby's thorns drummed a rhythm. Olive's glow pulsed like a lantern dance, and Indy's water magic made the roots shiver with joy. As they sang, the roots began to thrum. Reds, blues, yellows, and greens surged through them like rivers of light, shooting up toward the surface. Back in Chroma Grove, the flowers gasped as color exploded everywhere. Petals turned vibrant, the grass glowed emerald green, and even the sky seemed bluer. The rainbow roots had been reborn. The 5 friends returned as heroes, their own colors brighter than ever. We'll never forget the song of gratitude again, promised Violet. From that day on, every morning and evening, the flowers of Chroma Grove sang to the roots. The garden became more radiant each season, and the Root Queen smiled, knowing her magic was cherished. And the 5 friends, they still adventured, but now they made sure to pause, sing, and remember the ancient bond between flowers and earth.